Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is one of the most recognizable faces in American politics. At just 35 years old, she's not only a member of Congress, she's also one of the Democratic Party's most prolific fundraisers. She's crisscrossed the country, appearing at events, headlining progressive rallies, and galvanizing small-dollar donors through social media, often bypassing traditional party gatekeepers. To her supporters, she's a voice for a bold future. But to many others, including some within her own party, her rise represents something else: a growing disconnect between elite fundraising power and the political priorities of everyday Americans. In 2024, more than 75% of her campaign funds came from contributions under $200, a fact she and her team tout as proof of grassroots strength. But where that money goes, and what it fuels, tells a more complicated story. A large portion of AOC's fundraising has gone towards supporting candidates aligned with the progressive wing of the Democratic Party, candidates who back policies like the Green New Deal, student loan cancellation, defunding or significantly restructuring law enforcement, government-run healthcare. Yet when you ask voters what they want, the data tells a different story. According to a Gallup poll from late 2023, only 28% of Americans support replacing private health insurance with a government-run plan, a core idea behind Medicare for All. Another 2024 Pew Research study found that just 25% of Americans support reducing funding for police departments, a position that AOC has defended publicly, even when it has put her at odds with moderates. Even on climate policy, while voters increasingly support investment in clean energy, proposals like the Green New Deal remain polarizing. A 2023 Harvard-Harris poll found that 59% of registered voters viewed the Green New Deal as too expensive or unrealistic. The contradiction is clear. The policies many of AOC's endorsed candidates run on excite a very vocal minority, but alienate large swaths of the electorate, especially independents and moderates. Despite this, AOC's influence within Democratic fundraising circles is growing. Her email list is massive. Her social media reach is unmatched. And her ability to activate the party's most enthusiastic donors is invaluable, particularly when enthusiasm on the left has otherwise been sagging. But the downside is real. The Democratic Party increasingly faces a branding problem. When swing voters in places like Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Arizona hear Democrats, many no longer think of working-class values, union halls, or moderate pragmatism. Instead, they associate the party with coastal elitism, radical climate policy, and academic-sounding activism, often because those are the messages most amplified by the party's loudest fundraisers. According to a YouGov poll conducted in February 2025, 61% of independents said the Democratic Party is too focused on fringe social issues and disconnected from everyday economic concerns. AOC isn't the problem, but she may be the symbol of one. She has a gift for messaging, a talent for organizing, and a massive digital war chest. But she's also helping to build a Democratic coalition that's increasingly defined by Twitter trends instead of town hall conversations, and voters are noticing. If the Democratic Party continues to rely on progressive firebrands to raise money, while distancing itself from the economic, cultural, and political instincts of Middle America, it may win donations, but lose elections. In politics, money matters. But so does message. AOC is raising millions. But the question isn't how much money the party can pull in, it's what kind of party that money is building. And if the answer keeps drifting further away from the concerns of average Americans, the cost may be more than dollars. It may be the White House. If you found this less than 5-minute breakdown helpful, hit the like and subscribe buttons so that we can continue to produce content that gives you the news and not the noise. The world is shifting fast, and you deserve to understand exactly where you are.